The pond, when it was built, was lined with poly, loaded the rocks, filled it with water. Within 2 days, the algal bloom was thick green slime covering the whole of the pond. We turned on the Ecovortek, ran that. 3 days later, all the algae was floating on the surface as a brown scum. We just raked it off. A bit more bloom came probably a month later. At this stage the pond was pristine water, nothing in it, no plants or anything. The second lot of algal bloom we did exactly the same. From that day since, once we got the plants established, there has been no more algae growth in this pond. We had tests done on the water which concur with tests that were done by the Ecovortek people. There were 4 bacterial growths in our water, all good guys. There were no harmful bacteria in the pond water. In the background now you can hear one of our frogs. They turned up by themselves. Prof Mike Tyler from Adelaide Uni, he identified a few years ago 3 separate species from their calls. We now have 5 recognisable calls of the frogs. Of an evening, you can't talk like this out here, it is so noisy. Brilliant. Obviously the water quality is suited for the aquatic life we have in the pond. Tadpoles come summertime everywhere, more than you can count. Little water boatmen and other creatures that I don't even know the name of. The pond teems with life, and we've never had a problem with water quality. I periodically turn the pumps on, circulate the water through, end of story. Everything's sweet and clean. The system here has now been operational for 8 years, 9 years, and to this date, not a problem. No problems have been encountered. Would I recommend it? Yeah, oh heavens yes, absolutely. It's something I wish the Adelaide Council would put on the River Torrens. We could get rid of the blue-green algae. That algal bloom would not survive under a whole stack of these bigger units pumping. The thing with water that a lot of people don't understand, water when it's pushed through a pipe forms into a long gluey mess. And the mechanism by which it stays in this gluey mess is also the mechanism by which oxygen is carried through the water. So if you've got water stuck to water, you can't carry free oxygen. The Ecovortek breaks the water molecule into individual little molecules. Then the oxygen floating around the system can attach itself, travel down the system and wipe out your anaerobic bugs. Also your blue-green algae, which loves these types of conditions. It does not like oxygen-rich water. So